Okay, so this is a factorization problem. And the first thing I would do looking at it, it looks kind of complicated. So I would look for a GCF. And the first GCF, I mean, you look at the number part, I would say 2. Then I look at the letter part, I'd say A, and it'd also say a B, all right? Then the question, what's left over? 9A4 plus 11A squared B squared plus 4B4. I want to check it to see if that's right though. And I get 18 A5B for the first term. I get 22 A cubed B cubed for the second term. And you would get 8AB5 for the third term. Now, by the way, most people would stop right here because they'd look at this and they would say there's no way that is going to factor and give those things over there. But this is where Wells is different. All right, Wells says, you know what? I think you can go forward if you just give it a try. So the problem with giving it a try, I want to point out what Wells is noticing, and I'm going to point out what he notices over here. He notices that these things are perfect squares. He notices that. And he also notices that, A4, B4, he sees this A squared, B squared in the middle. So what he does then, he says, well, you know what? Maybe this is going to work out. So let's just put this down. So he's probably saying, maybe it's a perfect square problem. And what would you get? 3A squared plus 2B squared squared. Unfortunately, it's not that. I'll tell you why it's not that. What would you get? You would get 9A4 plus 12A squared B squared plus 4B4. It's got too many of those A squared B squareds in it. So what he says to do is just remove it. A squared B squared. And you'd get what you want. All right, let me write that down for you, and then we'll go to the next step. So he sees this as being 3A squared. And I know some people are saying this is tricky. Minus A squared B squared. All right, let me get my eraser out. We've talked about that. And you might say that's really tricky. Maybe it is. Now what does he see? He sees the difference of perfect squares. Let's write this down. 2AB. I can understand missing this though. 3A squared plus 2B squared minus AB. And then it's going to be 3A squared plus 2B squared plus AB. Now, I realize what you're going to say now. Can I factor those guys over there? You could try, but you're not going to get anything there. Not with your finger numbers. So I'm going to say this is where it stops, but you could try. And let's see if we got the correct factors. Did I get 2A plus B? Yes. Did I get this, which is 3A squared plus 2B squared minus AB? Yes. The terms may be in different order, but it's the same thing. Did I get this? 3A squared plus 2B squared plus AB? Yes. So we're done. We got there. Thank you.